I guess I don't even have to say that it was a landslide on Tuesday. It was ugly. And it was so bad that the Democratic Party now is going to have to really take a look at how they've been doing things, how they've been operating, especially in rural America. Inside the city populations, they do very well in many of the major cities. But as you move out into the corn-fed areas, in the areas where they have cows, in the areas, and y'all know what I'm talking about here in Atlanta. Just leave Atlanta Metro, and you'll see what time it is. Just start riding down towards Macon, and before you get to Macon, you get to Forsyth. And then after you get out of Macon and you get down there toward Fort Valley and toward Albany and Camilla and Cornell,
a lot of people out there.
It's a lot of people in these rural areas that you cannot overlook with your message. And so a lot of times we understand here at Jericho, you don't have much time to get your message across. And that's why we have so much technology and things of that nature. You've got short order in order to get your message out there to people. When you're on Instagram, when you're on Facebook, when you're on these TikToks and things of that nature, you got about 3 seconds to catch somebody's attention. You got 8 seconds after that. And after that, if it's not good, people are swiping. I know I'm swiping. Are you swiping it? Yeah, we're not. I mean,
definitely.
You gotta split, and that's just me. Now, how would it be when you talk about my nieces and my fuse out there? They're not paying attention to you before a split second. And
they're the ones.
They're the ones. And so we had to look at how this was let me tell you something, Ed. If you lost a football game 31-19.
That's almost about how I lost this weekend, but you
got that's
dogs.
Georgia that's how that happened. And so you look at things 31-19, that's a land bashing. That's getting taken to the woodshed. That's going outside, somebody taking you out back and with a belt. That's when you had to go get your own switches, Bishop. Y'all know what it was like to go get your own switches. Some of y'all know. Okay. That's what happened on Tuesday. That's what happened on Tuesday.
I had to pick my own switches too.
I had to pick my own switches too. I was a rough little boy.
And you better not bring the wrong switch in either.
Are you going to get with that one and the new one that you got?
And the new one that she
had
approved. Or
that was
the
approved.
new one that she told you to go out there and get.
No, the new one that you was told to go get that she had to approve.
Yeah, approve. Yeah.
That's right. And then she took them and then probably braided them together. Oh my God. And then gave you
I was just about to say that.
Because that's what happened on Tuesday, man. Tuesday, man, we all went out and got our own switch, and it was ugly. Okay, but that's okay, Ed. Because just like on Saturday with Georgia, you got a whole nother game coming up, and that's what we have to be understanding. As soon as 2 or 3 months get past, it's time to get ready for the midterms, and they're gonna be talking about, man, are they talking about that already? And so we have to. Everyone has to get ready, start planning, organizing, and get yourself ready to get out the vote.
I was wondering, like, how much can he accomplish in 2 years if we flip at midterms the House and the Senate, or just one of them? Because I mean, it looks like the demos are gonna lose the House as well. Where it stands right now, it looks like the Republicans only need 2 or 3 seats, and the demos need about 10. I mean, you got Arizona, Alaska, and a little bitty part of California to decide that. Man,
it's just
I didn't see this coming. I didn't.
Nobody did. And
America is red. America is red. except for California. America, I'm gonna say it again. America is red.
America been red.
It has, but not that red.
It always has been, and probably always will be.
I mean, yeah, I get what
you know what I'm saying. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what it told me.
I might need a whole nother cup of Joe.
Yeah, it actually was hitting tonight, Bishop.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Listen, I did what I could with what I had. But let me tell y'all something, man. Listen, the nation has always been the nation.
Mm-hmm.
They've always been conservative.
Mm-hmm.
They've always been a little close-minded. The nation has always been that way. So for you to expect the nation to be something that it hasn't been, I don't know why. And what it also says is that all these people that live in New York, that do the broadcast, the national broadcast, CNN in Atlanta, New York, you know what I'm saying? MSNBC, all them cats, everybody that's in LA,
even BBC News,
even
RT News,
even Fox News,
even
Fox News. Y'all are in the city.
That's right.
Did y'all take the time to find out what the people in the rural counties thought? What the people in the rural areas, and what is it that they are looking for from us in order to garner their vote? And if you're not doing those things, guess what? They're not going to vote for you. And then they even gave you a chance. Matter of fact, they gave you such a chance that a state of Georgia that has never been blue in the last in the recent years actually flipped blue because they was just sick of the policies that was going forth from the red people. Mm-hmm. So then, if you want to, now let's talk about what's happening now. It's an indictment on what the blue people ain't did. Mm-hmm. And what the blue people didn't say they did.
Yes,
they was promoting the wrong thing, and they tried this thing with Donald Trump before to say orange man bad, and then you found out that they really didn't care about how terrible of a person he is. They cared about his policies. They didn't care about what he did to his wife. Just like the nation didn't care about what happened with Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky. Right. They didn't care. The nation overall didn't care. When are y'all going to think about what the people of the nation want? Mm-hmm. And begin to talk to that thing. It's called simple communication. Mm-hmm. It's simple communication. And guess what? The people communicated on Tuesday what they thought.
They really did.
The guy that won, and I just say it that way.
You said it good. You saying it real good. You saying better than they saying they man.
The guy that won sucked her right into his trap.
Be careful.
Mm-hmm.
Be careful.
He drew her right into his trap.
This is a religious platform.
That's right. Come on.
He was going at her so much that she started going at him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then we got caught up in the back and forth. Like, you got caught up in his pettiness. You got caught up in it, and a lot of it. A lot of times you were being petty back towards him, responding to the things that he said, instead of just sticking to your guns and
policy
and just hammering home your
policy.
Because some stuff that he said that you said, I know you really didn't say, but you didn't defend the fact that you didn't say that and clear up certain things.
You got to be your own person too, man. You got to separate yourself from others. You have to be your own individual, and you're going to have to get out there to where everybody is. Especially when you're talking about, Bishop? Roll the tape.
I got tape.
Bishop, roll the tape, man.
Roll the beautiful bean footage.
Talking and all.
Let's find out. Let's find out data.
Yeah, let's hear what really happened out there, man. Let's go on here and get it.
I want to highlight something that the data from this year's election showed us about men in America. White men don't trust white women in leadership. The data showed us. Latino men don't trust Latino women in leadership. The data showed us. Black men do not struggle with black women in leadership. The data showed us, because overwhelmingly black men voted for Kamala Harris. And even in 2016, the only race of men to overwhelmingly vote for Hillary Clinton were black men. There's constantly a narrative about black men. And yes, there are black men with their egos on their sleeves. Yes, there are black men chasing proximity to whiteness and a bag. But the majority of black men, unlike other races of men, are not chasing just a bag, but we are considering our humanity and yours and what's at stake every day for the women in our lives, as well as the people that we care about. So this logic that black men are against black women is just not true. There are black men who want to be heard, though, that want their perspectives to be valued and that want to be seen as the base of the party along with black women, because we're the only people in this country who consistently show up and do our part along with black women. And so it's time that we recognize that and not let the fraction of us that go over there chasing proximity be the ones that get the conversation over the majority of us who consistently show that we do not struggle with women in leadership. We want our voices to be heard by the women that lead.